I don't know, it's like, you'd really have to be pretty, to understand the plight of being a pretty person. Because for one, it's like, if you aren't regularly, stared at your whole life in public, you just have no idea how uncomfortable it is, okay? So I know every not pretty woman wants, and just newsflash, like, being fat never changed anything. I was still stared, my face was still stared at the same everywhere. My, ever since I, like, woke up one pretty at, like, 13 or whatever, okay? And, there's a lot of things, like, being pretty definitely did not make my parents save a dime for college or career or life or house or anything, Being pretty definitely did not actually give me inherently any leg up in the world at all. I definitely don't really get any more quality action from men. It definitely doesn't stop them from cheating, definitely doesn't. Being pretty... definitely didn't stop me from being a traumatized rape victim my whole life. It didn't stop me from being raped in high school. It didn't stop me from being raped in college. Has never ever, being pretty has never actually stopped me has never actually prevented the trauma of rape, okay? Not one, like, probably not ever has it actually prevented any, sexual or romantic trauma, okay? And, I don't know, I feel like you ugly bitches have this idea that somehow the world is like this beautiful red carpet experience for pretty women, and it's not, okay? Like, it may be for rich pretty girls, but for us poor pretty girls, we're nothing but tormented and traumatized. And it just hurts a little bit more to know that it's the ugly girls that I went to high school with. I mean, I was nice in high school. I didn't hurt anybody. I was helpful. I was always the girl. Like, if you need a pencil, here's a fucking pencil. If you want $1, here's a fucking $1. If you want me to do your homework, I'll do your fucking homework. And yet and yet you're still finding joy and glee. And, the girl that I think did it, Rosa, she was in, like, my senior year writing class, and I'm pretty sure she's one of the girls that voted for me as being best writer. So, again, it's like, whose fucking dick were you sucking that all of a sudden... you are finding so much pleasure and joy in watching, my eyes get bloodshot and roll into the back of my head. As probably the guy you're fucking kills me.